All right, let's go. Ah, feels good to be back. What is that? Grapple crossbow tree. Interesting. Can't do that from here. So I've actually leveled up my fishing a bit and cooking since yesterday. I don't know what I ended on yesterday, but now I have 47 fishing, 46 cooking. Should I do the thieving arena, not the thieving arena, the fight arena quest today? General Cassard. I would have to check a guide, but that would be fun. Can now try fishing for leaping trout. What is he doing? What? Wait a minute. Did he just move there by himself? How did that happen? It's been incredibly warm today. Still is. My apartment is way too warm. I need a fan or something. Ah. So where does this quest happen? Lady Serville, west southwest of the monastery south of Ardonia. I have the cloak, so I can port there, which is good. The XP here is pretty decent for fishing, but I do also get food, which is good for me. Do, 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 do. What is the Khazard armor? Quest item in the fight arena quest. It's a dark colored plate body. Stats worse than a bronze plate body, but unlike most melee armor, it does not have a penalty to magic or ranged. Ah. Interesting. Look here how much lobster I have gathered today. 260. Holy shit. Let's try that fight arena quest. I'll need my magic gear. Look. The monk bottom actually gives me a magic bonus. Ooh, Wolfbane gives me... No, I'm gonna use the Staff of Air here. Cool. Yeah. He has a hole in his nose. Pretty manly. And so I'm gonna need a lot of mind runes. Ah, and the Ardoni cloak, of course. That's actually a viable magic cloak. Can I buy mind runes in Ardoni? Yeah, how do you make a mind? I want to learn rune crafting so I can do them myself. Maybe I should do that. Iron Man, rune crafting. Yo, yo, yo. How are you, Brandon? Runecraft. Iron Man would have to obtain large quantities of pure SSS in bulk from other activities. Non-essence training methods. Rune mysteries is required, and then enter the abyss. To be honest, just go for Guardians of the Rift. What is that? Doing well. Just getting on to do some gaming as well. Was checking out your game coding VOD earlier. Cool stuff. Ah, thank you, man. But you need 27 rune crafting to do Guardians of the Rift, it seems. I have 1. Ah, this is a relatively new thing. Yeah, let's do the quests required for this. I might have done rune mysteries already. Rune mysteries. I changed this. Yeah, I've done rune mysteries. Temple of the Eye and enter the Abyss XP rewards. Once you do those, you should be good to get into... Okay, that's good. Got there. I like that they've made minigames for the leveling. That's a good idea. Enter... the Abyss. Okay. Helping the Samurakians. Talk to the Mage of Samurak in the wilderness north of Edgeville. Bring nothing as you can be killed by other players here. Okay. So how do I get there? Oh, it's close to Varrock. So I guess I can walk from Varrock. Or like I can walk from... I mean, I might as well walk from here then. I don't think I have any better option. I can take the tunnel up here. Oh yeah, I do have the Chronicle. Thank you for the reminder. Where does that bring me? Is it Varrock? I keep forgetting. Let me use it so I see where it takes me. Oops. Okay, nice. So how do I get to the wilderness? Do I just walk? Do. Yeah, I'm not bringing anything at all now. Just my honor. How is it in the wilderness? Can anyone kill me? Or is there a level cap? So I guess this is the wilderness. So how do I go there? How did he... What? Ah, cross the ditch. I'm getting attacked by mobs. I should have brought some food. Southeast of Varrock. Ah, level 4. Okay, level 3. Got it. Level 2. I see it there. That's interesting. I'm looking forward to do some PvP at some point. Bear of Wildy. Yeah, exactly. Bank the hardcore status. I guess that's what you would have other characters for. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You again. The wilderness is hardly the appropriate place for a conversation now, is it? What was it you wanted? I didn't really want anything, so why did you approach me? I was just wondering why you sell runes in the wilderness. Well, I can't go doing it in the middle of Varrock, can I? In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a servant of Samurak. The Saradominists have made sure that people like me are not welcome in these parts. Where do you get your runes from? Well, we craft them, of course. We? My associates and I. Despite the best attempts of the Saradominists, there is still more of us around than they'd like. Can't imagine they like you crafting runes much. Do they not try and stop you? Ha, I'm sure they'd love to. But we have methods of rune crafting that they can only dream of. Care to share? Why would I? You are not a member of our institute. How do I know you won't just go and share all of our secrets with those Saradominist fools in the Order of Wizards? Maybe I could make it worth your while? How? What do you have to offer? Until recently, our runecrafting secrets allowed us to produce runes at a far superior rate compared to the inept Order of Wizards, but something has changed. From what we can gather, they've somehow rediscovered how to access the lost rune essence mine. I've already been there, actually. Ah well, I know all about that. I was actually the one to help them do it. You did what? You helped the Order of Wizards? I did it so that I could then steal their secrets. So you're a mercenary with no allegiance. Not the type I like working with, but if you have knowledge of the rune essence mine, I seemingly have little choice. Alright. If you help us access the rune essence mine, we will share our rune crafting secrets with you in return. Deal. Good. Now all I need from you is the spell that will teleport me to the rune essence mine. I don't actually know it. Then how do you get there? Oh well, the people who do know the spell just teleport me there directly. I see. That makes this slightly more complex, but no matter, you can still help us. How? I'll give you a scrying orb with a standard cipher spell cast upon it. The orb will absorb mystical energies that it is exposed to. If you teleport to the rune essence mine from 3 different locations, the orb will absorb the energies of the spell and allows you to reverse engineer the magic behind it. Clever guy. Do you know of 3 different people who can teleport you there? Maybe? Well, if not, I'm sure one of those fools in the Order of Wizards can tell you. Okay. Teleport to the Essence Mine with Aubrey in southeast Varrock. Ah, then we go to the Wizard Tower. Oh, I came to the center of this place now. There we have a teleport back. And then East Sardonia. Okay, this should be easy now with the Chronicle and the robe. Is there anything else I need? I might as well bring gold. I don't know if I need it, but... He looks smart now. Carrying a book. Wait, this is where I should use a... town teleport. Ah, whatever. Wait, no, not that way. Do. While I'm here, I should load up the Chronicle. Why not? Talk to Django. Yeah. High efficiency. And we'll do it while walking, of course. Can I do it like this? No. You're a natural. Thank you. How is PvP in this game? Like, is it fun to be in the wilderness ganking other players? Or is it like super dominated by non-Iron Man with endless gold and just like the best gear? Really fun, high skill ceiling. That sounds nice. All of it, all of the above. Okay. Ah, teleport. I didn't know I could teleport with him. No reason to do it as Iron Man. I guess it's mainly for the... Yeah, I don't know. They should make an Iron Man server so that Iron Man can play PvP properly. Now I teleport to Ardoni with my relatively new cloak. Yeah, look at that. The PvP minigames, okay. Ah, you can't get loot from other players, of course. Yeah, so there is literally no reason. Yep, got the RD cloak. Let's go. Yeah, so then yeah, literally makes no sense to do it then. I'm gonna have to create a non-Iron Man then. So as an Iron Man you have everything to lose and nothing to win. Yeah, minigames, they sound good based on how you describe it. They are so easily fooled, these wizards. Your scrying orb has absorbed enough teleportation information. Good. Now we go back to Varrock. Wow, look how easy that was with the right teleports. I want to try more minigames. I really like the one we did yesterday. That's the first one I try. You again. Have you managed to use that scrying orb to obtain the information I need? Here we go. Right, let's take a look. Yes, this will do nicely. Once again, the Sumeric Magical Institute has overcome the Order of the Wizards. Muhahaha. You have done well. Now time for us to uphold our end of the bargain. The reason we're able to craft so many runes is because we do not visit the runic altars in the traditional way. Instead, we have found a way to teleport to them directly. How? By another plane known as the Abyss. It is a complex place that cannot be easily explained, but I will share our research notes with you so you may better understand it. So I can use the Abyss? Yes, visit me in the wilderness whenever you wish to be teleported there. Just be careful, for it is a dangerous place. Still, I'm sure you'll agree that the risk is worth the reward. How is it dangerous? There are creatures there that will hunt and attack any visitors on sight. The magic we use for teleporting there can also be a bit unstable. What do you mean? Just don't expect to be using any prayers in there. Anyway, you may also have this pouch. You may also have this pouch as well. I'm sure you will find it useful. Now we are done here. The Mage of Samarak hands you a book and a pouch. So it's done. I'd better be off. Rune crafting level 9. Nice. Small pouch. Ooh. Introduction. Abyssal teleportation. Abyssal creatures. Abyssal rune crafting. I like this. There's so much lore in this game. I love lore. Despite... Thank you. Last Man Standing is a Battle Royale style minigame where you get the PvP setups, so it's the closest to real PvP, but sadly it's dominated by bots. Oh, okay. What are the rewards in Last Man Standing? We have found the area to still be something of an enigma. Alright. This mini quest does require briefly entering low-level wilderness. Ah, so I need to reach level 10 rune crafting, and then I can do Temple of the Eye. So how do I level up between here and there? The lore is phenomenal. Many people just spacebar through all quest dialogue and ignore the books. They are definitely worth reading though, especially first playthrough. Yeah, I do like them a lot. It like enriches the experience a lot. Otherwise, everything is kind of soulless, but it becomes much richer if you read. I think they've done a really good job at that in this game. Alright, Runecraft. So what? Uh, some really long quest lines. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. So how do I actually craft something? Let's say mind rune, okay? So how do I create it? Ah, mind talisman. Wait. I need a talisman, okay. I should have it somewhere. I hope I never threw it away. Ah. So let me do the mind runes then. Those are the ones I actually need. Ah, I need an altar as well. Yeah. I never knew what they were for. I'm happy I saved them. And then essence. Yeah, I have 10 of them. I guess I should go and get more. Yeah, good question. How much left? 154. So I need to craft 20, 30. So it's like a little bit more than a full inventory. One second. So I need a mind altar. Between Ice Mountain and Goblin Village. That's where I just were. No, that was White Wolf Mountain. Something happened with my screens now. Not sure why it did that. Ah, so it's up there. That's pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. Do I need something to enter? I hope not. The FPS is pretty low. Let me fix that. Now it just froze. Just a talisman to enter. Okay, nice. Why did he stop? I'm not sure yet which graphics I like the most. I do like these old school ones a lot. They have a certain charm, I think. Do, do, do. And how is it going for you guys? What goals do you have this session? Yeah, true. Good to have both options. I agree. Yesterday was a HD mood. Today is a low definition mood. I guess I don't need any gold. I might as well bring it now when I have it on me. Snagging some fast levels and then hoping to join you for some Gotter if you end up doing it. Getting a few RC levels is already on my list. Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll see if I have time today to do it. I'll try. I don't know why the FPS is like there's like an FPS ceiling of 60. Even though I'm trying to set it to higher. FPS targets. Let's see, 120. Yeah. Okay, it works. Hello Ragnar. And here is the wilderness. I was wondering what this was. Last time I was here. Hello. Feel up. Powerful force take hold of you. Oh wow, he did it in one go. That was fast. Oh, that was just enough to level up. Ah. Runecraft 0.0%. Let's go. Dust runes. Alright, next quest. What's going on here? Temple of the Eye. Chisel. Teleport to Varrock, Al-Kharid. 1 quest point. Room crafting experience, medium pouch. Access to the minigame. Okay, so where do I get 1 chisel? That sounds like something I can buy in a general store. Varrock general store. Perfect. I need 68 agility to climb there. What? Do. Ah, and that's some other one. Body altar. It's interesting to see how the algorithm optimizes the path. It's not the path I would have taken, but it's probably a faster one. All right, general store. It's under the agility course. Pickaxe. Bucket of water. And then teleport to Varrock and teleport to Al-Kharid. That will just be my home teleport. I'll just buy the chisel and then move to... Oh, I should have banked the Mind Talisman. Yeah, it is an interesting subject. I agree. Let me go and bank it. What's up, Ragnar? They don't recommend me to bring anything else, so I will just trust that. Do 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 do. So now my FPS is like between 100 and 120. I wonder how much I can get if I set the limit to like 1,000. Maybe that's a waste of resources, but around 180. Okay. Ah, thank you, Ragnar. Great stream, man. Nice progress. Thank you. What's a wizard doing in Al-Kharid? Why shouldn't a wizard be in Al-Kharid? Good question. I guess I just haven't seen a wizard around here before. Well, for a start, I'm not just any wizard. The name's Mia Perston. I'm the leading researcher in teleportation magic for the Order of Wizards. Pleased to meet you, I'm Maywake. Now, as for your question, maybe you should start expecting the unexpected. That way you can spend less time worrying about why I'm here and more time asking life's real questions. Right, and what kind of questions are you referring to? Well, that's the thing. It's different for everyone. Why do trees grow from stumps substantially faster than from seeds? Where do meteorites come from? Why do we have to hold our arms out to teleport successfully? That's a good question. I don't know. What are the answers? I don't know either. So you're an Al-Kharid to work out how trees grow? No, silly. I came here to buy something. Something? That's right, something. Tell me, what do you know of the Abyss? The Abyss? I know all about the Abyss. Really? It's quite unusual for an adventurer like yourself to have knowledge in that area. Well, I recently helped a group of Samorakian wizards gain access to the Rune Essence mine. He shouldn't tell her that, she's a wizard. In return, they gave me access to the Abyss. Samorakian wizards? You do realize that the CMI are enemies to the Order of Wizards, right? Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that. Don't worry. The Order of Wizards may be a Saradominist group, but I've never personally had much time for gods. I prefer knowledge to religion. Still, it's maybe best you don't tell anyone else. I can't imagine my fellow wizards will be happy to know that you gave away details on their secret mine. That's rude. Now she's talking to him instead. Bear of Wildly. Enough about them though. You've just shared quite a revelation with me. It's silly true. Is it really true that the CMI have found a way to access the Abyss? That's right. Well, in that case, I think you might be the perfect person to aid me in a little task. Well, I can't go telling you that until you agree, can I? You're not giving me much to go on here. There'll be quite the reward for you at the end. Yes. Alright, what do you need from me? You'll help? Great. Well, first, a question for you. You say that the CMI have gained access to the Abyss. By any chance, are they using it to gain quick access to the runic altars? Yes, but how did you... I knew it. I've been wondering for some time how they've been creating so many runes. I'd never considered that they somehow gained access to the Abyss. But I now realize it was the obvious explanation. So is that what you're after? You want access to the Abyss as well? Well, yes, but actually no. It seems we've jumped ahead a bit. Let's go back to why I'm here. The something you bought. The something I bought. Here, take a look. Perston shows you an amulet. A foolish archaeologist by the name Asgarnia Smith recently found this washed up near the ruins of User. Exciting. Despite his apparent archaeological credentials, he dismissed it as junk. Even more rude, now she just goes away. Luckily, or maybe she walks and talks, I was able to buy it from him before he disposed of it. Can you believe he thought the 100 coins I pay was too much? If only he knew the true value of something like this. Why is it so valuable? You see the eye on it. That is the symbol of both the Order of Wizards and our home, the Wizard's Tower. Thing is, that's only the start. From what I can tell, this amulet is thousands of years old, but our order was only formed at the dawn of the 5th age. That wasn't even 200 years ago. Long story. Hang on, I'm not done yet. I also inspected the amulet for magical energies and found something fascinating. I recognized 2 distinct magical signatures. The first is the same magic found in the rune essence. That's already pretty exciting. But in the second, that will blow your mind. What was it? I'm getting to that. Mai, you do like interrupting, don't you? Don't worry, I understand. I get quite excited about these things as well. Feels like I'm reading a book. This is a very long dialogue. Anyway, here's the big reveal for you. The second signature was energy from the abyss. So you have an amulet with the symbol of your order on it, but it predates your order by thousands of years. Interesting. It also turned up miles from where your order is based and is filled with energy from a dimension that until recently no one had even been to. Now you see why this is so exciting. So what do you need from me? I need to find out where this amulet came from. It should be possible to trace it using the abyssal energy it still contains. This is where you ask, what's the catch? What's the catch? I'm glad you asked. Unfortunately, the spell needed to trace the amulet will only work properly from inside the abyss. Oh. I see where this is going. You don't have access to the abyss, but I do. Precisely. While I don't care about the religious squabbling between the CMI and my order, I still can't see them wanting to work with me anytime soon. So I need to take this amulet to the abyss and work out where it came from. Correct. I imagine you'll need the help from your CMI friends. Just maybe don't tell them who gave it to you. I'll visit the Mage of Samarak in Varrock. He should be able to help me. Return to me once you are done. Oh, and don't forget the amulet. Oof, that was a long conversation. Talk to the Mage of Samarak in the Varrock Chaos Temple. I wonder if I can beat the Dark Wizards now. They were supposedly pretty scary when I just started. But I'm stronger now. Ah, you again. What do you want? Need your help with an amulet. An amulet? What amulet? You show the amulet. That eye on it, that is the symbol of the Order of the Wizards. What's all this about? The amulet is giving off abyssal energy. I was hoping you could help me work out where it came from. Why should I? Well, I did help you gain access to the Rune Essence mine. And we gave you knowledge on the Abyss in return. We owe you no further favors. Are you not even slightly curious about how an amulet with a symbol of the Order of Wizards on it is giving off abyssal energy? After all, they don't have access to it. I hope you're not about to tell me that you shared our secrets with them. Of course not. Then where did you get the amulet? I bought it from an archaeologist. There's something off about all of this. Show it to me again. You show it. As you do, he cast a spell upon it. What was that? Just a spell to tell me more about it. It seems this amulet is very unusual. So you'll help? Very well. But first you must do something for me. Bring me a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea. Strong cup of tea? That's right. The tea seller just northeast of here can give you one. He owes me, in fact, so just tell him Herbert sent you. Wait, your name is Herbert? Is that a problem? I guess not. I just never had you down as a Herbert. I'll be back soon. Talk to the tea seller near the Varrock East gate. No, I should talk to him. Then I will get it for free. Evening. Evening, Wilson Mandela. How are you? Herbert sent me. Why didn't you say that? Between you and me, Herbert's strong cups of tea are actually just my regular cups of tea. But if it makes him happy, I hope he enjoys it. I hope Herbert enjoys it. So how do I get securely to the abyss? You again, what do you want? Could you help me with that amulet now? Do you have a bucket of water and a strong cup of tea? Yes, I do. You doing well? Good to hear. My plan for this stream, I'm doing some rune crafting quests. It started out with me wanting to do this, what was it called? There was some like battle quest. And I needed magic for that, and then I wanted to craft my own runes, and that's how I ended up here. The mage of Samarak takes the strong cup of tea from you and immediately drinks it. The spell to determine the origin of that amulet will only work from the abyss, so you'll need to have the initiate there perform it for you. If someone was watching, they'd know you have a secret Chaos Temple here in Varrock. I reckon you're pretty safe. Fine, but don't expect me to make a habit of this. I will offer you a single teleport from here directly to the initiate in the abyss. Make sure you're definitely ready. What was the bucket of water for? While time passes slower in the abyss, the initiate maintaining the rift has still been there for quite a while. He needs a good bath. So you just want me to throw it over him? Exactly. Now, are you ready to be teleported? Don't forget, this is a one-time offer. In the future, you'll need to meet me in the wilderness to access the abyss. Yes. Yeah, I might do some Gotter. Not sure if I will have time tonight, though, unfortunately. Talk to the Dark Mage. Ah, this is cool. Cool place. Hello there. Quiet. You must not break my concentration. I need your help with an amulet. Amulet? Oh, hang on. Someone is trying to contact me. Dark Mage talks to someone else. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Fine, a simple transfiguration spell should resolve things for you. Now, can you leave me alone? I can't keep affording these distractions. What did you want? Something about an amulet. Yes, but first. You throw the bucket of water at the Dark Mage. What in the actual... Sorry, but Herbert said you needed a wash. Are you serious? What if I'd lost concentration and let the rift collapse? Do you like having a brain that isn't made of mush? Because mush is all that would have been left. I like my brain how it is. Now, how could you help me? Why should I? I'm soaked. Thanks to you. Herbert said you would. Of course he did. Alright then, what do you want? This amulet is giving off abyssal energy. I need you to cast a spell to tell me where it came from. Let's have a look then. You show the amulet to the Dark Mage. Right, just give me a moment. He casts a spell on it. Okay, this spell will allow me to triangulate the origin of the amulet. To make things easier, I'm using this rift to compare energy from that origin with energy from the runic altars. Of course, thanks to the ways time and space work in this place, the information won't necessarily come in the right order. Meaning I'll need you to help, you fool. You see that energy that's just emerged from the rift. Work out which order it goes in. Right. What? Okay, so green. No. So green and blue. Green, blue. No. This is gonna take a while. Green, blue, cosmic. Yeah. Earth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got it. I worked out which order the energy goes in. Yes, I can see that. Now hang on. The Dark Mage pauses for a moment, as if lost in thought. He then hastily pulls out a scroll and scribbles something on it. I've noted the details. A competent enough wizard should be able to use it to cast a teleportation spell to take you right there. With all the time I've spent here, I'd like to consider myself an expert on the Abyss, but there's something very strange about the place this amulet came from. If you're done bothering me, I need to stay focused. He hands me an incantation. Talk to Wizard Perston east of the Al-Khalid Gate. So how do I get there? You need a herb. Have you got any guam leaf? I've fixed my hide problem, so it's not urgent, but I could do with a guam leaf. I don't have any. Ah, a potion. Strength potion. Holy shit. That's the first potion I get. Wait, repairs? Ah, pouches in need of repair. So how do I actually get out of here? Ah, exit through. Interesting. I wonder which is the closest. Altar. Not the dark altar. So potentially... No, this is just an altar. I guess I can take the Chronicle. Fire is closest, okay. Thank you, David. Dark altar. Yeah. This is pretty close too. Yes, I'm Swedish. How did you know? It's not the accent, right? I guess you're Swedish too then, yeah. Nice. For sure not the accent. Good. Or why do I say good? I don't mind. Göteborg. Är du god eller? Can't reach that. All right, let's go. Let's have a look. You show the incantation to Persten and she quickly makes a copy. Oh, I should have looked at it before I gave it to her. You don't understand the incantation, it needs the knowledge of a wizard, okay. Let's see, but that would mean... What would mean that... 2, no 3 more. Silly me, counted myself. You'll be pleased to know that I've worked out what we must do next. Let me share my theory. Why would it have magical energy from both the rune essence and the abyss? All of a sudden it hit me. The source of this amulet must be an ancient teleportation matrix to the runic altars. Yeah, it's my first account. I created it not last weekend, but the weekend before. The runic altars, just like the one CMI have in the Abyss. Yeah, it's super exciting. I like it a lot so far. In case you were wondering, do you play? Access to a teleportation matrix like that will be life-changing when it comes to my work. Of course, the rest of my order will be very happy. It will remove the advantage of the CMI. Could I have the amulet back? Here you go. Now, just give me a moment. It's not surprising. Been playing for years. Nice. What do you currently play? Or like, what are you currently working on? Or like, yeah, how are you playing the game? Had we taken it with us, it would have transmitted all sorts of information. I suspected they might do something like this. Again, they prefer to lurk in the shadows. To be honest, I totally understand. I've been known to do the same from time to time. You're a main, so doing some pet grinds. Clogging. What is that? I've modified their spell to send false information. There'll be none, blah, blah, blah. I thought you didn't care about religion. Why don't you want the CMI getting that information? I have no issues with the CMI having the information, but I don't want them getting it before I've even had a chance to determine what it is. Collection logging. Ah, so you wanna... Is there like some meter? Is that like here? No, this is achievements. I guess that's something else. Press the blue circle next to your inventory tab. Ah. Collections logged, 7 out of 1568. Hey Thais, how are you? Good evening. How many do you have, David? I think I have some clues. No. What the hell? Just below 600, okay. Doing great. It's good to hear. The incantation is quite complex, so we will need the help of 3 other wizards. The wizard's tower. My fellow wizards won't be able to resist getting their hands on a teleportation matrix. Now you head to the wizard's tower and show that incantation. I will prepare a couple of things. Oh, and whatever you do, don't mention the CMI while you're there. If you want, I can teleport you to the wizard's tower. Consider it a one-time gift from me. Yes, please. I hope these wizards will bring more and more teleports to me. That's so convenient. Hello there. I need your help with an incantation. Oops. Hello there. Let's try again. I need your help with an incantation. That's nice. More quality of life improvements. I like that in the game. Like slowly, like these things get unlocked, like with the cloak of Ardoni and stuff. It's getting easier and easier. Ah, door kicker plugin. Dude, that sounds amazing. If it is what it sounds like. Assert your dominance against the doors. Yes, please. Greetings, Jane Gamer. How are you? Teleport that could potentially take us to an ancient teleportation matrix. Person reckons you might be able to use it to gain easier access to the runic altars. Wait, Perston sent you? That's right. What's up, Mr. Corky? Yeah, I want to unlock the fairy rings. They seem really good too. The fairy rings and the more cloaks. This teleportation matrix seems to have some connection to your order despite predating it. Yeah, same story. She disappears and then shows up with knowledge on an ancient teleportation matrix. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It's probably not the strangest thing she's done. Anyway, what do you need my help with exactly? Yeah, I'm unlocking Gotter exactly. Person needs 3 other wizards to be able to perform the incantation. Can I see it? Sure. This scroll is very interesting. Did you get it from Samarokian wizard, perhaps? Don't lie to me. Well, since you asked, it's clear from your response that my suspicions are correct. It's written on very thin flesh. Hey, he looks almost like me. It's the same guy, Bear of Wildy. We keep doing the same questline. It's clear from your response that my suspicions are correct. This incantation is written on very thin flesh rather than parchment, a horrific practice only used by Samarokians. Need I remind you that it was the Samarokians who burnt down the first wizard's tower? I'm going to be frank with you. Person hasn't been seen here for almost a year. My last meeting with her was to discuss changing her line of study due to her lack of results. She was given 1 more year to produce something of note. Now, with time almost up, she sends you here with Samarokian incantations and odd claims about an ancient teleportation matrix. But what if it's true? They've had no other involvement. She even made sure they won't get anything beneficial out of this. You have been great help to us in the past. For that, I will consider it. First, though, I will do a thorough arcane analysis of this incantation. Now, as for your 3 wizards, I can't be wasting the others' time with this sort of thing, especially when I haven't even agreed to allow it yet. This dialogue. Treyborn has 3 new apprentices who could help. This might be a good learning opportunity for them. Speak to him while I inspect the incantation. Ah. Speak to Wizard Treyborn on the Wizard's Tower's 1st floor. Okay, I want to assert my dominance against some doors now. Ah, so he's kicking it in instead of... I thought it would automatically open. Hej Malva! Hur är läget? Hello, young thin gummy what? Oh, I've spoken to this guy before. What's a thin gummy what? I need your apprentices to help with an incantation. Yeah, that would be too convenient. But I like kicking in the doors too. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Having a party. Right now I'm doing Temple of the Eye, which is a pre-quest to do this Guardians of the Rift, I think it's called. Minigame. So the goal after Guardians of the Rift is... I started this because I wanted to do... let's see here, what happened to the quest log? I wanted to do Fight Arena, but I needed some magic runes and I thought I want to make them myself, and that's how I got into this. So it's a bit of a side quest. And now I need to remember what this quest is called. Guardians of the Rift. Let me check here. Not Recipe for Disaster, Temple of the Eye. The whole game is a side quest, yeah. It's all about side quests. Have you read Meditations on First Philosophy by Descartes? No. I haven't. Is it good? You said you were having a party. Well, I suppose it's a party of sorts. A study party. Would you like to join in? You look like you could use one. I'll pass. Anyway, Cedridor said your apprentices could help me with an incantation. What kind of incantation? One that could lead us to an ancient teleportation matrix. Teleportation matrix? Doesn't sound like the most comfortable place for a party. I'd bet it's full of thin gummy-wats as well. I'm not suggesting we move the party there. I'm suggesting that we cancel the party and discover the secrets of this teleportation matrix instead. Well said, Mayweeks. Cancel the party? You're certainly a party pooper. Alright, how about instead of canceling the party, we finish it with a bang? What's currently on the agenda? Finish it with a bang? Sridor won't be happy if we burn the place down again, will he? Still, I like it. I've currently tasked each of the apprentices with solving a problem. If they all solve it, we can celebrate together. Recipe for Disaster is a great quest to aim to do. Yeah, I think I started that and then realized it was like a huge quest. So I didn't want to burn myself out, so I switched to something else. Problem? There's no problem. Everything is fine here. We're having a party. They have to figure out what a thin gummy-watt is. I'll speak to the apprentices. Perhaps together we can figure it out. Talk to apprentice Felix. So, if that's 6 and this is 8, then if we multiply... No, divide. No, that's not it either. Perhaps I could help. Trying to solve a puzzle set by... Yeah, it'll take some time. But I guess it's not the quest you do in like one sitting. Or maybe you can, but... It's an honor to have someone like him take the time to teach an up-and-coming wizard such as myself. Why do you think so highly of him? The biggest reason is that amongst all of the wizards, he is the foremost expert in extraplanar magic. Why else do you think he has the smallest room in the tower? Because he doesn't need space. He can just open a portal to create more. I see, and this is the branch of magic you want to specialize in? Oh, absolutely. I need to solve this puzzle to prove that I'm ready to learn. It's not too different to the reason I'm here. I'm currently helping a wizard called Perston. She's tasked with me recruiting some wizards to help her uncover a teleportation matrix. I don't know how many times I've said the words teleportation matrix now. You've met Perston. She studied directly under Trailbone for multiple years. Sure, I can do that. We need to solve the puzzle first. He won't let you leave until you do. I'm not sure. I wouldn't want Trailborn to think poorly of me if I've cheated and asked for help. but I do want to work with Burston. I'll show you the puzzle. Water is 6 and mind is 8. A thin gummy watt is less than 2. Body... Ah, okay. A thin gummy watt is less than 2 body and more than 2 earth. We need more clues, I think. Air and earth. What about water and fire? Is it related to the puzzle? Too many unknown variables. Besides, how does all this relate to a thin gummy watt? It's a slave creature or a person. Is this a logical puzzle, a riddle, or a mathematical problem? I'm not sure. It sounds like cheating, but I really do want to beat Cordelia. The only issue is that he won't let you leave until it's solved. I'd love to help. So will you show me the puzzle? Sure. Earth is 5 and air is 3. I mean, I could make a formula to calculate this, I guess, but do I have access to them? No, I don't. I can't see them again. Thin gummy watt, thin gummy watt. I just like to see the puzzle. I admire your efforts. I'm actually looking to recruit some talented wizards. Use it to gain easy access. Well, that's infinitely more interesting. In that case, why do you care about the puzzle? Thought I'd lend a hand. Here it is. I think I know what it is. Oh, do tell. 11. Well done, that's correct. Congratulations, you all pass. But you said that only the first of us to solve it would pass. Oh, did I? I forgot. Either way, I hope you've all now learned a valuable lesson. What games did I play before this? The game I've played the most is World of Warcraft, for sure. But I haven't played so much in recent years. But yeah, like World of Warcraft, Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and then Classic. A little bit of Wrath of the Lich King as well. When, like, the original Wrath of the Lich King. Ah, Resto Druid. Resto Druid was great in TBC. Druid main myself. Wrath and Kata. MP5 build. Nice. I played Arena in Burning Crusade. In Season 2, I managed to get a... I mean, unfortunately, I have no way to prove this, but I played a Warlock. They were very OP, and we managed to get a... Not literally rank 1, but we were highly ranked enough to get the mount with 310% movement speed. That was awesome. But then I quit pretty soon after that. This is a classic teamwork exercise. We needed to combine our puzzles to solve it. Yeah, I remember how fun Arena was when it just came out, like season 1, season 2, because nobody really knew what to do. And so you would see all kinds of weird comps. Yeah, and very different gear levels as well. In Legion, I played Guardian Druid 3 versus 3 arena. He made all of his alts report you. 1800 in duos with an affliction lock. Yeah, World of Warcraft was so good then. So I played in duos, that's how I started. In season 1, I played Affliction Warlock with a Shadow Priest, and that was awesome. Like, the whole strategy was around bursting down the enemy as fast as possible so that they couldn't, like, we just killed one of them in 5 seconds, and there wasn't much to do to counter that. But you could only take it so far. But then in 3 versus 3, that's where we had the highest ranking in season 2. Like 2250 or something rating. Yeah, you could bubble. But that only lasts for so long. The hardest class to counter was rogues, because rogues have Cloak of Shadows and they're a pain in the neck for me as a warlock because I don't have any mobility. Only Fangs, I don't know. I only know that that's like a guild now. Yeah, that's kind of when I stopped, when Death Knights were released, because they were so overpowered. And I had learned so much about how to play against all of the classes, and then all of a sudden, like, a new class comes with all these new abilities, and I didn't have the energy to learn how to counter them. Yeah, they were disgusting, literally. Now he sets off some fireworks here. I used to watch, there was this website, right, with all these videos, Warcraft videos or something, where you had all of these super good PvP videos. I used to watch that stuff. And I like to watch rogue content, because rogues were so OP. Yeah, I watched Hydra. Now why don't you go tell Serdar my apprentices are free to help? Why do I need to go tell him that? Hydra? No, I think Hydra is British. If that's the priest. Slow down. Still inspecting. That's right. Cedridor here likes to be careful. Oh, Persten is here. I mean, really, Samarokian incantations. I've even let you back in the tower. The unfortunate price of progress, Cedridor. I'm trying to remember now what this rogue I used to watch was called. Human female. Anyway, the amulet seems to be safe. I'm getting a bit emotional here, thinking back to the good old World of Warcraft days. Yeah, might be. Might be. Nostalgic, yeah. Your assessment seems to be correct. I'm still not happy about this, but we can't throw away this chance. It was like Happy something in the name. Happy and then a girl's name. Happy Mintu or something. Happy Minty. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. This looks scary. Everyone ready? We won't let you down. Saris vai Benito. First try. 0 shot. Let's go in. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. You three aren't going through that portal. We have no idea what's on the other side. I have given Perston and Maywix permission to go through. Until we know it's safe, no one else may enter. Please let us help. We've all worked so hard for an opportunity like this. You're only apprentices. You were here to help. You've done that now. You should go back to your studies. Quiet. Let it be known, I consider this a bad idea. Ready to make history? Let's go! Cool. Where are we? Are we underwater? Oh, wow! What the hell? That's so cool. Let me cast a locator spell. Just south of Mauritania, deep underwater. Ah, this is Gotter. Yeah, I recognize it from the pictures. See the plaque? It reads Alia, Justicar of the Lion and Guardian of the Temple of the Eye. Temple of the Eye. That must be where we are right now. I've read about the Justicars before, in a book back in the Wizard's Tower. Powerful warriors. Must be ancient. Imagine if Sardomin himself once stood here. What are you looking at? Rune Guardians, like the ones at the Mage Training Arena. If this place was once a teleportation matrix, these Rune Guardians might have helped the wizards that use it. Well, despite their age, they're actually of a remarkably similar design to the ones used by modern wizards. Isn't that amazing? Let's go and talk to Apprentice Cordelia. It's like, how would I know how to do this? I'm so curious about how these quests, like what kind of clues you have without quest helper. We should explore this temple. It's like, okay. There's something strange about this big hole here. It's giving out the tiniest amount of magical energy. I can't work out what it is though. You know, those plants look similar to stuff I've seen in the quiet. I'm more than capable of working this out. Maybe you should go help the others instead. Okay. Do. Hey. Yeah, I did that in the beginning. I can do that again. There was some room in... what was it? There was a quest where... in the haunted house, north of Draenor, there was this woman whose fiance got turned into a chicken. That quest, without quest helper, was very, very hard. Eventually I got some help from the chat, and someone came in, I don't remember who it was, and like Ernest the chicken, yeah. Like the hardest part was the basement, like you have to flip these flip the switches in the right order, and there's like seems to be no rules to it. Yeah. That was hard. But yeah, I can do that again. That's a good idea. I was lost in thought. I was looking at these markings here. They're very interesting. They seem to be radiating a magical energy I've never encountered before. Take a closer look. Maybe you'll feel the energy as well. You look at the markings. Challenge accepted. If you do Song of the Elves without quest helper, I will donate $20 to you. Challenge accepted. That is a good idea. First mysterious voice, Saradomin be with you. And with you, Zakaria, so it's really true. Indeed, it is Alia. And he has given us the task of protecting it. What is that, like a week-long project? Maybe I need to take like a week of vacation and just play 24/7 to get Song of the Elves done without quest helper. You must build a sanctuary for the eye. The forces of chaos already seek to reobtain it, as do countless others. I will keep it safe, no matter the cost. And you? Samurak has tasked his collector with finding the eye. I will hunt him down before he does, along with any others who try to claim it. Then I wish you luck, brother. It's one last thing. You must keep the eye secret from all others, even our own. Doing great with helper. Can try the easier ones without. Yeah. I do like the challenge though, but as discussed earlier, I think it takes like 5 times as long, or maybe even more, when you don't have quest helper on some things. But you get more content to play. What the? Yes. What did you say? I don't know. Did you just say yes? It's just a huge puzzle room. Is that the Song of the Elves. Is that a clue? When I looked at the marks on the floor, I had this vision, but it's all unclear. Curious. Well, time to see what the others have found. Right, what have we discovered? That large hole behind you is radiating a strange energy. That's good, now they learn to teamwork here and share what they know. Need a hand with that? No, I can work it out. What else do we have? There's some old rune guardians here with eye symbols on them. So this place was definitely used by wizards at one point. Not just any wizards. Saradominist wizards. There's some statues of an old Saradomist Justicar called Alia. Remarkable. They haven't been around for thousands of years. That confirms my suspicions about the age of this place. The suspense. That's not all I found. Apparently, this place was once called the Temple of the Eye. The Eye? What's the Eye? I remember reading about something called the Eye back at the Wizard's Tower. I only came across mention of it once. But apparently, it was a powerful artifact made by Saradomin himself. Sorry, made by Saradomin, you said? That's what the book said, why? Oh, just checking. I get all caught up in the moment and mishear things sometimes. This eye, did the book say what it looked like? It didn't. It didn't actually have any other information on it. Tried to learn more from other books, but I found nothing. Probably lost when the tower burnt down. I've worked out what the energy from that hole is. It's abyssal energy. Ah, that's where he recognized it from. Brilliant. Ashton? Sorry, lost in thought again. It was for a good reason, though. I think I've just about worked it all out. Amazing as always, Peshten. We're so lucky to be able to work with you. Thank you. So I reckon my theory that this is an old teleportation matrix was spot on. The wizards here must have used power from the abyss to create portals to the runic altars. Holy shit. This storyline is deep. With the power from this eye and the support from the rune guardians, they'd have been able to create runes at lightning speed. The eye must have had a huge impact on their work. And we're still using that symbol today. Should we report back to Cedridor? In a moment. Just going to cast a simple revealing spell, just in case there's anything else hidden here. Whoa. What's happening? Don't worry, I'm sure everything is fine. Let me handle this. Now that is a problem. Holy shit, Pashten. Oh no. You don't belong in this temple, accursed filth. Wow, she's strong. The Great Guardian, and so the rift to the scar is open once more. Humans, fight with us, let us hold back the abyss. Ooh. What do we do now? I don't think I'll be stopping them all again. I may be powerful, but that spell still took a lot out of me. Humans, use the cells. Protect me while I close the rift. Complete the Guardians of the Rift tutorial. Cells? Tamara Mavix. I think I've found something over here. Where is he? Complete the Guardians of the Rift tutorial. What? Talk to Apprentice Felix? Can't say for sure, but I think the containers on this table contain small amounts of runic energy. Just make sure you don't take more than one. I tried to do that already, and the energy within them exploded. Do. Take weak cells. Talk to Apprentice Tamara. Show the cell to Tamara. This is what Felix found. It must be one of the cells we need. Try placing it in the tile next to me. Alright. No, don't talk to her. Place cell. Cell. It worked. This barrier should protect us against those creatures. And just in time too. Can you die in this minigame? Here comes more of them. The barrier won't hold out for long. Humans, we need more support. Restore, my brethren. Place cells within imbued rocks and they will do the rest. Ah, you can't die here. Good. Imbued rocks. We need to place cells in some imbued rocks. Any idea what that means? I think the essence piles here are actually the remains of old guardians. They seem to contain elemental and catalytic energies. Perhaps you could try infusing each one with a cell. You'll probably need a chisel to shape the essence first. Looks like there's one on the floor there. So I just take the same thing again. Ah, essence pile. Wait, what? Looks like it's following the elemental symbols on the ground. Ah. Try creating another one using the other essence pile, okay. The catalytic symbols. I'm gonna learn all about this minigame. Should be strong enough to fend off those creatures. Head back to Tamara and see what we should do next. They're pretty smart, these apprentices. You made some rune guardians, yep. And they seem to be holding back those creatures. Humans, I lack the power needed to close the rift. I require runic energy. I don't think they'll work for this. We'll need something else. So all the fallen guardians around there, they have once been powered using runic energy. If you obtain fragments, you might be able to make something to capture the runic energy needed. So mine the fallen guardians, exactly. Hopefully you can find a pickaxe somewhere. Once you have a few fragments, go and speak to Felix. I'm sure he'll be able to help you use them. So this is what this minigame is about then. You'd like defend against this rift here. And you gain some mining XP. Not much though. I think I have enough fragments. I should speak to Felix about what to do with them. We need to power up this big guardian somehow, but I need a way to capture the energy. I reckon this old workbench here might have been used for just that. There's still plenty of pure essence on it for you to use, but that might not be enough. I have some fragments. What if I combine the pure essence with them? Yes, that would be perfect. I'll give it a go. Ah, construction XP. Do. It's a good minigame. Nice. Do you think this will work? Now we just need to capture some runic energy with it. How? I shall now use power from the abyss to open a portal to the runic altar of mind. I guess that's your answer. Head to the mind altar and craft some runes. That essence you have should capture some of the runic energy released. Take an uncharged cell with you as well. Why? I have a theory to test. Oh, okay, so here are guardian essences. Okay. Enter Guardian of Mind. Make sure to turn public chat off in Gutter Worlds. Why? Is it toxic? Holy shit, 230 runic XP. That's good. You will now receive 2 air runes from each essence. Nice. That's great. You'll see soon, okay. You show the Guardian Stones to Tamara. Look, this is what happened when I took the essence to the Mind Altar. Great, that's exactly what I was hoping for. What about the cell? It seemed to capture energy from the altar as well. I had a feeling it would. It's all coming together. Strange bunch of people in there. Exciting. What do we do now? First, you should use that new cell to replace the one powering the barrier here. I don't think the current one will last much longer. And then just use the stones to power up this big guardian. I'll get right on. Wait. Place... yeah, we need to place a new one. Power up the Great Guardian. Ooh, more runic power. Or runic... rune crafting. Human, the stones have fueled me, but more are needed. 14 rune crafting. Wow. You can now craft fire runes and will now receive 2 mind runes from each essence. Awesome. The Guardian still needs more energy. I guess we need to repeat the process. I shall now use power from the abyss to open a portal to the runic altar of water. Guess the Guardian only keeps them open for so long. You need to use the new portal instead. Make sure you take another uncharged cell with you. Okay. I think I get this now. And you see clearly which one is open. Think I have enough. Are you using whatever that XP per hour plugin is on the top left? Been seeing it but not sure if it's worth. Never seen before. Yeah, I'm kinda I use it sometimes. It gives me an indication of how much XP per hour I get from certain activities. You have no more Guardian fragments to combine. I used it mainly when I did the agility course to like try to see which activities were most efficient. Yeah, that's true. Human, the stones have fueled me, but more are needed. Holy shit, I level up so much runecrafting here. Trocadero Hallonmust, hello. Min-maxing already, of course. What? Did I get a talisman now? That's nice. Something odd happened at the water altar. The energy in this cell seems different to before. The essence also formed this strange talisman. Oh, fascinating. I guess it makes sense that the stronger the runic energy, the more powerful the cell will be. Try making another rune guardian using that cell. In the meantime, I'll see if I can work out what this talisman does. Oh, you don't need to do that right now, okay. Look at that. Ah, yeah, why is it stronger? I don't understand. That cell made a more powerful rune guardian. Ah, the cell was powered up when I did the rune crafting. I think we just need to power up this guardian one more time. I must conserve my power. But we need that portal, don't worry, I think there's another way. I reckon that talisman you gave me can be used to return to the water altar without the portal being opened. Make sure you take more essence and another cell with you. Yeah, I think Trocadero is still made. There is even something called Trocacero with 0 carbs. I think. Or is that just a meme? I'm not sure. Ah, I need to use this here. Trocamust during Christmas. I've never used, I never tried Trocamust. Is it just like regular julmust, or how does it taste? Ah, there's some agility course here. Alright, let's talk to her again. If my theory is correct, it should produce an even stronger barrier. The barrier changed, just as I thought. Let's charge the Guardian with those stones you created and close this rift. Yeah, just the name alone would make you buy it. Humans, I now have the power to close the rift. Brace yourselves. Holy shit. We are safe for now. What was all that? What happened? That was a rift into an area of the abyss known as the Scar. I thought this was meant to be a teleportation matrix. You are mistaken. While it is true that teleportation magic is strong here, that is only a side effect of this temple's history. What history? This temple was built to house a powerful artifact. Many sought to claim this artifact for themselves, including servants of the fallen empire. In their attempt to claim the artifact, they used magic they did not understand. The rift to the scar was created as a result. The artifact, you mean the eye? You are correct. The eye was removed after the battle, but not before the Justicar of the Lion used it to seal the rift once more. She then created us, the Guardians of the Rift, to protect this place in the event the rift was ever reopened. And we reopened it. But it's been sealed again now. The danger is gone. Incorrect. Without the power of the eye, we have no way to seal the rift permanently. It will soon reopen once more. You should leave before that happens. No, this was our mistake. I'm staying to help fix it. Me too. Well, if you two are staying, I guess I will as well. Your support will be invaluable. Mayway, could you go back to the Wizard's Tower and let Cedridor know what happened here? Ah, so these apprentices will be here all the time, every time you play the game, I assume. Alright, if you're absolutely sure about this. What about Pesh then? We have to help her. No part of the abyss is more dangerous than the scar. Your friend will have already been consumed. Oh no, Pashton is gone. The power of the abyss grows. The rift will soon reopen once more. Those of you staying should prepare yourselves. Then I guess I'd better go and see Cedridor. Good luck. Speak to Cedridor in the Wizard's Tower basement to finish the quest. It all went wrong. What do you mean? The portal took us to the Temple of the Eye. Long ago, a rift to the abyss. Until Peshten accidentally opened it. She was sucked into the abyss, and all the abyssal creatures came out. Abyssal creatures. It's okay again for now. Some rune guardians called the Guardians of the Rift were built to protect the temple from the abyss. They helped us close the rift again, but they say it will reopen soon. This is a disaster. I knew that teleportation matrix was too good to be true. I should have stopped this, but I was blinded by my own desires for that matrix. What of Trailborn's apprentices? They are safe. They chose to stay and help the Guardians of the Rift keep the rift closed. Then I will ensure they have all the help they need. I will also begin researching this rift at once. Maybe we can still find a way to close it permanently. In the meantime, I suggest you do what you can to help them as well. After all, this is partially your doing. I know I'll help whenever I'm needed. Appreciate that you did not mean for things to go this way. You should have this. It belonged to Perston. I don't know. I don't want to think about where she got it. He shows you a pouch. Do you think she's still alive? Sadly, that seems unlikely. Still, if anyone can survive the abyss, it's her. Now, we'd better get to work. Yay! Finally. A medium pouch. Temple of the Eye access. 5k room crafting XP and 1 quest point. Yeah, another one in the bin. Another one in the bank. Whatever. Cosmic runes. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things there between that I didn't see. Thank you, thank you. Members can now craft cosmic runes from pure rune essence and participate in the Guardians of the Rift minigame after completion, yeah. Cool. So with that, I'm gonna have to stop the stream. But that was some really good progress. That was an unexpected turn of events. I went in starting with some fishing and cooking in whatever that place is called. Here, Catherby. Then went to do the fight arena. That was the plan. And ended up doing rune crafting leveling. And now I'm actually 3 levels from total level of 500. 497. That's really good. I would like next time to try some of these other skills I have barely touched, like farming or hunter. Zooming, is it too small? Maybe I should increase the size a bit next time. Oh, you mean zooming, like zooming through it? Yeah. Cool, all right. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the progress. Cool. Thank you, guys. See you next time. And have a good rest of your days. Rest of your days, that sounds bad. Have a good evening. Yeah, bye-bye.